We're still here at Celebs and Fashion 6 at Hudson Terrace. We're here with Cosmic. What you want to be called? What you go by?
Well, today I'm just Cosmic. Usually I'm King Cosmic, but I respect Dom, so I'm not gonna be the king of her shit, you know? She gonna do her thing, so tonight I'm just Cosmic.
Okay, so I know you do a lot. Shout out to UGCS in the building. Okay, so break down what you do.
All right, it's a lot of things that I do. So I'm gonna break it down as simple as I can, right? So my main thing is I'm a business management consultant, right? So I help small businesses start and grow their business. Through that, I work a lot with artists. So I have the Underground Concert Series, which provides platforms for up-and-coming artists to perform at no cost to them, have access to larger resources, build themselves up. Because, you know, we all doing this to be big. We're not trying to do this to just move on to the next step. We're trying to level up, feel me? Level up, level up, level up. So I'm trying to help them level up so I can build the levels, and I'm the level builder, feel me? That's where I'm at. So yeah, stack, feel me? Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So wait, what is
UGCS. It's Underground Concert Series. Or hashtag, because motherfuckers be writing UGSC and shit like they dyslexic. No, UGCS. All right, you got that? Lit.
I'm sorry, I can't stop staring at your eyebrows. They on fleek.
They on fleek. I'm about to have to put
I'm like, oh my yes.
on fleek tonight.
I just was like wanting to pluck the one hair that's out so I could be mad, sharp, and perfect. So, like, what got you into all of this? Like, what got you into all this field? You just woke up one day and was like, I want to get into the business side of things versus, like...
So, all right. So, it's a couple of things. So, first and foremost, when I was a kid, so I have, 4 doctors in my family. And, ever since I was little, I was smart. And everybody was like, VJ, you should be a doctor. And I was like, hell no. I'm not going to be no doctor. There's 4 of them. I'm not trying to be the 5th. And them niggas are smart. Smart. So, I'm like, I'm not trying to compete. Fuck out of here. So I wanted to make my own lane, feel me? So I was like, yo, what am I gonna do? So when I was 17, I fell in love with motorcycles. I love motorcycles. I used to work at a motorcycle shop because my cousin owned it, and I really fell in love with it. But at the same time, I was like, I don't wanna just ride like a crazy boy and die. That's hell no. So I wanna build, my biggest dream in life is to build a motorcycle racetrack. A whole track where we could have fun. I'm gonna throw festivals at it. I'm gonna throw parties. It's gonna be big ass track races and everything. And then, cause I don't wanna die. I wanna fall and not get hit or nothing. I'm gonna just be like, oh, my leg. I'm gonna get up, put my bike up, and we gonna go. You know, that's it. You know, so that's the move. Exactly. So I'm thinking, I thought about that when I was 17, 18, you know, but you gotta start somewhere, feel me? And the things that I learned, I'm gonna put y'all onto a little something. The things that I learned that you need for anything is knowledge, resources, and connections. So I was like, I'm starting at the bottom, below the bottom. The bottom is here. I was like, I had to climb up this shit, feel me? Digging upwards and shit. So I was like, I'm gonna get all the knowledge I can, right? And through the knowledge, I was like, I could teach other people the business. And I'm gonna teach the people the business, and I'm gonna make the connections. And through the connections, we're gonna get the resources. So I'm gonna help you, and I'm gonna help you, and everybody gonna get it on. And then y'all gonna help me, and everybody gonna be like, this nigga is lit. So that's why I found Dawn. And I seen Dawn doing her fashion thing for we've been business partners for 2.5 years now. And I just seen her grinding, and I love her passion. I love how she's committed to a certain standard. And I was like, yo, I see exactly where you need to go. I'm gonna help you get where you need to go because it's gonna help me get where you need to go. So that's why I'm here helping her as her business partner and her assistant, running around, making sure. That's why y'all see me pew, pew, pew. It's because, you know, I believe in her vision, and I know that her vision is gonna help me to my vision.
Okay, so somebody who's in the industry, somebody who throws events and works with artists and stuff like that, you do a lot. So what's your take on, say if you have an idea or a venture or something that you're doing, how do you deal with people mimicking or copying? Do you get offended, or do you kind of try to work with them to make it a bigger entity, or how do you tackle that?
Oh, I honestly just ignore it now, because as they say, imitation is the best form of flattery, right? You could look like me, you could dress like me, but you can't be me. I'm the only me in this whole world. Only me. My parents made me extra unique. My name got a space and a line over the E. That shit is extra unique. Extra unique. So, if y'all don't know, my name is Vigiano. It's Italian, but my parents are not from Italy. They just wanted to play fucking Scrabble and be like, do space, do. And now my name is mad hard to type in computers and shit, because up until a couple years ago, you couldn't hold the button. And I'm like, that's not my name, but it's so, all them shits be like, I have a space in between the V and the J, and then you either think my first name is just V, or you don't know that, like, I can't type it in because it's like invalid character. You can't have, I'm like, how you gonna tell me what my name got in that shit? Okay, you cannot, but it's okay. You know, as I said, imitation is the best form of flattery. So I've seen a lot of people after I started, because I've been doing the showcases thing for like 5 years now, and I'm trying to build up to do actual big concerts. I'm not trying to stay on my level. So you can follow my footsteps. You don't know what the next step I'm gonna take. So go ahead. Like, I let them do what they, and you could take the formula. You don't have my connections. You don't have my ideas. You don't have what I'm gonna build. You don't have the relationships that I've worked for. So, by all means, go ahead.
To kind of piggyback off of Silver a little bit then, like, do you feel like sometimes you give people the knowledge and they kind of take off with the knowledge that you taught them, and then now it's like they make it seem as if, well, I already have the talent or whatever it is, whatever gift they may have, but now they took your knowledge and now they done took off you, like, I made you. Like,
that's happened a couple of times, but here's how I think it. If I can make you, I can make you and you and you. So go ahead. Just remember, I taught you what you know. I ain't teach you what I know. So you might get to level 3, but I'm trying to get to level 33. So you could go level 3, level 4, and stay there. That's fine. If that's what you're comfortable with, that's fine. I've had, like, when I first started, the reason why I started the Underground Concert Series, because I used to have a record label, and I used to build around an artist themselves. And I had this one artist, I literally built from nothing. I got photographers, I got videographers, I got DJs, I got producers. I built a whole team around him, and then he quit. Because somebody else got in his ear and told him he could be doing something else somewhere else. I was like, go ahead. So I took the next artist, and I did that with them. Then I took the next artist. And then I was like, you know what? I could do this for anybody. I don't need to do it for one person. I'm going to build a platform and see who's really serious. And then 4 years later, he came to me to find out where he could perform. At the end of the day, you could go as far as you can. But if I taught you, you only ate out of my hand.
Ooh, you better preach. All right, so with that being said, have you ever had moments where you were discouraged, depressed, down, felt like you couldn't continue, felt like maybe everything that you built was not real and could crumble at any second? And how did you deal with that?
So yeah, that happens all the time. And it's a cycle. Like, what I realized, 2 things. One, entrepreneurship is not about the destination. I know I want to end up at the racetrack, but it's about the relationships I build on the way, all the memories I created, and all the accolades that I've built, so I could say, I made it here. I went to a J. Cole concert, and he said, if you woke up tomorrow and you had everything, you would not be happy, because you did not work for that. You did not actually build it together and earn it, so it's not gonna mean anything to you. And that's really what it is. It's those life moments that you have that get you to the space. It's those life moments that got me to here, that kept me going, you know? And what really keeps me going is to see how I impact other people, because I want to change the world. I believe that there's so much good that just could be done, and so much thing that could be set up to help the next people. Like, people have went out their way to help me in my life, and I want to make sure that I put those things in place so that other people get help, because that's the only way we're really gonna get anywhere in life. You know what I mean? Like, all of this I'm gonna take from you you only gonna get but so far. Like, feel me? So we could build together and get real places that leave lasting impact. So that's my journey. And there's days when I be like, all right, because I as you said, I wanna be all the way up here, feel me? And sometimes it's hard as a disconnect to be like, oh, I'm only here, I wanna be here. But I remember, I look down and I say, all right, I see this person and I told this person this 3 years ago. And they remember it. They come back to me and be like, yo, I remember when you told me this, and I've been doing this with it. And I'm like, oh, shoot, you actually listened. And then I see the people around me that's building, like, yo, I'm starting this week. Thank you for inspiring me. Oh, I need to help with this. And then it inspires me to know that I'm valuable. Like, my value is not just within myself, but within the things that I produce in the world and the people that I can help. And that keeps me going. I realize at this point now, even if I wanted to stop, I can't. I can't, because there's too many people depending on me, too many people looking up to me, too many people that I have impacted to just walk away. Because then I have a responsibility as somebody who put that in the air to keep it going, to maintain it for the future.
For your ass. Well, you seem very wise, let me say that. So, like, with someone that has such influence, and a positive one at that, let's talk about the way that, like, social media kind of had its, like, more of a negative influence on so many people, especially those that we all even look up to. How do you feel like you would kind of shape that as you grow your audience and grow your supporters? Yeah.
So the first thing I say about everything is, keep everything relative. Social media is just that. Social media does not dictate your life. If you put your whole life on social media, then you have no life. Because life is what happens between the moments of the camera. If somebody else happens to catch it, that's cool. But my life does not exist for the viewing pleasure of others. It's for the moments that I build and for the people that are in it with me. So, yes, social media is everything when it comes to building a brand. But remember that it is building a brand, not exposing yourself, building a brand. So when you are building a brand, you have to be very intentional. You have to know what you want to put out. You have to think, who's your audience? You have to find where your audience is. Think. The way how I think about it, it's like a science project. You got a hypothesis, and you got to experiment until you get to where you need to go. Thomas Edison said he didn't figure out the light bulb. He figured out 1,000 ways of how he didn't make the light bulb before that. And that's what you learn from. So when it comes to social media, stop comparing yourself to this person and that person. Because I have amassed a certain amount of followers, but I'm not the biggest follower, and I don't care about that. I just know that with my audience, I use it as leverage. I know that if I have this amount of followers, then I can help this person with my amount of followers, and if you have this amount of followers, then I can connect to you so we can cross brand. I always think that together we can build a bigger pie than if I just give you a piece of my pie or you give me a piece of your pie. You know, the biggest quote that I have, and I use it a lot for social media, is if me and you meet and we exchange dollars, we each leave with $1. Because I gave you mine, you gave me yours. But if we meet and exchange ideas, we leave you with 2 ideas. The one we came with and the one that we heard. And that is the key to everything on social media. Build with each other. And like, I use social media a lot to get clients. And I work a lot with women, right? And the easiest part for me working with social media is because men are so thirsty on social media. If I approach you professionally, they're gonna be like, oh shit. I make myself clear, like I'm a married man who's making sure that I'm here to do business with you, okay? Your value with me does not come between your legs. It is a brand that we can build together, and they respect me for that. So when you have social media, think about what you're doing on it. Think about who you're trying to target, and just be intentional. It is not worth the headache to see who unfollowed you, who followed you. If they're your friends, they're gonna be your friends before social media, be after social media. If they're not your friends, then they're here for that season. Let them watch. Give them something to look at.
Wow, I feel like I got a headache. The amount of nodding that happened.
Now, yes, Lord.
The amount of nodding I did on this Sunday. God is in the building.
It sure is Sunday, ain't it?
It's Sunday.
I done been nodding like you spoke the truth. All right, so everybody who's watching, tell them what you have coming up, what you offer people, and where they can find you.
All right, so first and foremost, I'm mad friendly. Say hi, I will say hi back. I'm not gonna flirt with you. I will just say hi back. We're gonna talk, we're gonna chat it up, we're gonna have fun, okay? I'm all about human connection, human interaction. My next event in March is an all-women's empowerment show. So I'm doing all females, all of that stuff, so it's gonna be beautiful. And then in March, I have my upper class show. There's all my best artists coming up, and they're gonna be fine. If you wanna find me on Instagram, VE_JANO. That's my name. It's gonna be easy to find. That's it. And just reach out to me if you need help with branding, marketing, business consulting. You're an artist. If you need advice, just hit me up. As I said, I'm here to impart knowledge so you can help somebody else.
Thank you so much. We're still here with Celebs in Fashion 6 at Hudson Terrace with Lethalist Podcast and Follow the Culture. Make sure you follow us on every platform, Speaker, iTunes, Spotify. We everywhere. All social medias, all streaming platforms. Make sure you stay tuned. Thank you.
Hey.